give us a sign. What the fuck? Are you scared? I am not scared. Are you scared?
I feel something very warm beside me, bro.
My bad, farted.
Would you say every time you meet a guy, subconsciously, do you think we always think about kids? Like how your kids would turn out?
In a way.
Because if you bag it, like I'll look at some people. This is way back when I was even a kid, right? I'll look at some people and like, damn, if you were to mix this person with this person, what offspring would you create? Is that weird though?
No, and isn't that weird? That's kind of how like attraction is too. Like you're attracted to someone, so you're thinking like, oh, I could procreate with you. I want to procreate with you. Like,
No,
that's what
yeah, no,
attraction
but
is,
if you bag it, that's our purpose.
I know.
If you bag it though.
Is dating like that for you? Because back then in like high school,
Yeah.
it was just like, I want to get with like the baddest girl, right? But now it's like, no, this is gonna be the mother to my kids. Are you guys in that state, or are you guys still in like, nah, like I don't care right now about the kids?
I don't know. It's a little bit of both.
You know, it's still early. Definitely, like we still got time, but I do think about that stuff. And I saw someone, a mom, she was saying the person you end up with is gonna have to support you through the death of your parents and the death of like. So you have to pick a partner who can be there for you in those moments.
Okay,
that's,
Damn, I never
thinking
deeped
like
it like
that.
that.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
actually
though?
never deeped it like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, and whenever I think of it, I'm like, can I imagine you next to me while I'm giving birth? Like, will you be good to me while I'm giving birth to your kids? Like that kind of stuff is what I think about. Because I'm like, imagine being with someone and they can't even like support you in those times of needs, and you're with someone and they can't even support you through the death of your parents.
Yo, I
like,
never
whatever.
thought of it like that though.
But have you? It's like Gen Z that we're the new parents. Have you seen those TikToks?
Yes,
It's so
yes.
jokes. It's like,
DDG.
oh, yo, I seen someone who's like, yo, we're really keeping this baby alive. Like that's their thoughts.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like no, they're not thinking like that. That's like old head thinking.
I just think about like if you really take it in, you're just taking the best aspects of people or deciding which aspects you want to have, and then create your Pokemon type shit.
No, literally. Like you're like passing the things, like it's like the things you loved about your parents, you're passing on to your kids.
Yeah.
The things you
Yeah.
hated, you're trying to like get that away from them as much as possible. Yeah.
But is there ever like a perfect you can create?
Nope.
No, there's not. Huh?
There's always gonna be something.
There'll be something. So
Yeah.
there's never like a perfect person for you.
Yeah. Okay. Say you had a kid, right? What would you change from what your parents did that you didn't like, and then what would you not do to your kid? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Am I allowed to say when your parents would hit you? Like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I'm like a beat my
Okay.
kids,
Would
but I
he
would
be
punish my
strict?
kids.
Would he be strict?
I'm gonna be strict, but I'm not gonna physically.
Yeah. I think that's
discipline.
given. You know what I mean?
Anger.
I'll throw like a slipper at them or something, you know, like
Carlos,
Chanelas.
that's crazy to say.
Is that crazy?
No, it's not.
That's not crazy.
I don't know. The internet's sensitive.
That yo, listen, throwing a slipper at your yo.
Listen, we got the worst of the worst, bro.
We got bad,
No,
fam.
really.
I got belts. I'm pretty sure like slipper, shoe, whatever.
Bro, in Turkey, so there's like no laws in Turkey about like whether or not you can like hit your kids. Like it's not like Canada, you know?
Yeah.
And when we were in Turkey, I was like 5 or 6. I don't really remember this. My mom was just like, bro, you were being so annoying. And I was a really annoying kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. She was like, I took you outside. Just did like, she was like, all the anger I've had like fueled up. She just took it out of me. I like flew across the sidewalk, knee skid, bleeding. I'm crying. It was just one really
that's
big
crazy, then.
hit.
Yeah,
it was
that's
one-
crazy.
I sympathize for you.
But she was
Yo, I'm
like,
gonna take a knee stone for Sahar. I'm gonna take a knee for Sahar.
she was like, she said she felt bad after, but she was like, yeah, like you were just being really annoying. See, I wouldn't have kids until I know I have the patience to put up with annoying kids.
Do you ever
know what I
catch
mean?
yourself though doing something? You're like, damn, that's my mom or that's my dad.
You know, it's like they say, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Villain, yeah.
Growing up is realizing we're like in so many ways we're just mini versions of our
We're
parents.
like
yeah,
this mini
100%.
version of our
So-
parents. Yeah,
yeah.
dead ass.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. Yo, do you hear that theory? How like
Which one?
I heard, I don't know if this is true, Sahar, but people are saying this is true. Girls will only date somebody subconsciously that they think could kill them.
Whoa.
What?
Could kill them?
Subconsciously.
That was the most Carlos sentence I've ever heard in my life.
Subconsciously.
I thought it was going like
No.
I thought it was going a completely different
yeah,
direction.
yeah.
What do you mean?
Exactly. So check this out. So I'm pretty sure they did a research on this. Like this is real. That subconsciously girls will go after people that they think could overpower them or overtake
Okay.
them
My ex definitely could have killed me.
for the reason of basic needs of survival.
Yeah, it's like protection, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like if you think a person could protect me, then I feel like all girly
Yeah,
and stuff
because
like that.
if you don't think they could take you
Then
out,
you-
then how
you
are they
can
gonna take
take-
someone
yeah,
else?
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you think you guys could kill your girlfriends?
Whoa!
Now you're setting
that's
us up.
some crazy.
You
Hell
just
no.
said it. You just said subconsciously they dated you because they know.
I don't know.
you
I
could
would
kill
have to
them.
ask my girl if she, but probably.
But subconscious means we don't even
Oh, yeah,
realize.
We
it's
don't
never-
realize it.
yeah.
We don't realize it.
Yeah.
But do you think so? Do you think that's true? I think it's true.
To be honest,
because survival wise,
low key in the sense that I'm like I look for someone who could protect me, like in
Yeah.
any way. Like I want to be with someone where like if we're on the streets, nobody would even try to like rob us because they're scared of him. You know what I mean? So I guess in a way, yeah. But I don't think I'm out here thinking like, could he kill me?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Perfect,
You don't like.
It's just subconscious.
It's just subconscious.
I think that could be true. Yeah.
So what's the guy version? What's the girl version of that?
Girl version of that.
What do you
I
think,
think
the
it's a
version
girl,
is?
like someone who can take care of you, like when you're like sick and like baby you. Don't you think? Like someone who can nurture you.
Like a mom?
Like if you were to be like disabled, someone who could like literally take care
Take
of you.
care
in
of
those-
you.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, probably.
Subconsciously,
Yeah.
probably.
And that's
I
like
think you're right.
Yeah. Right.
Do you think that's what it is from your years of doing social media about this shit?
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
That's so drastic change from guys and girls, though. It's like killing versus nurture.
Okay, you guys are using the wrong word. Protection versus
Yeah, Loki, you are
nurture.
using them because
Okay,
killing
look, it's the wrong word.
Yeah.
It's the wrong
Killing
word.
it?
No,
No.
but that's what it is. That's what the actual study was about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's the
though.
actual study was about. Because that's dead ass why, and this is part of the theory that girls are attracted to serial killers.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I think that's just mental illness.
I
To be real with you.
know.
Loki,
it's
that's true.
true.
Because the true crime, I know a bunch of
Ted
girls that say
Bundy.
I love,
Yes.
and they eat like comfortably. It's like 12 people murdered, and they're like,
So
just
check this out. So if you take it in, right? And I'm sure there's hella girls will agree with this. They love true crime.
Yeah.
They love hearing about murder mysteries. And they'll be comfortable listening about the craziest shit and just be like, oh, it's whatever. That's a real person, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
For guys, it's a little bit different because we would be the ones doing it, you know?
I guess.
So for us, it's more like, that's crazy because you would be the ones fighting the battle. Girls are the ones like witnessing it or being the
Okay,
victim.
I've personally
sadly.
never witnessed. Well, I like true crime because I'm just interested in it.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
been
yeah.
like, damn, he kind of fine. Like I've never.
Okay, yeah, okay, maybe we are using the wrong word.
but there are like hella females. I'm pretty sure Ted Bundy had a whole cult.
No,
of-
he did.
of
He
women,
did.
right?
He had girls sending like love letters to him and
That's
stuff like that, which is
crazy.
insane. Like, get help? Question mark. If
Yeah.
you're into that, but
I think it's just because that's a survival thing though.
Yeah, survival thing.
It can't just be like, or do you think that's like a
That's
thing they're
illness.
into?
Like a kink? It probably could
Could
be a
be.
kink. There's lots of weird kinks out there, so you
yeah,
never
there's
know.
a fetish for everything.
There's a fetish literally for everything.
literally
Yeah.
there's a fetish for
know.
everything.
But yo, I didn't know this though. But in Vancouver, BC,
Yeah.
Oh no, BC in Canada,
Yeah.
There's something called the Highway of Tears, and it's like there's a big billboard. I don't know if I realized it when I was there, but it says all the girls do not hitchhike here because there's a bunch of killers on the loose still.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
So we could actually go visit it and go to that road because apparently if you go there at night, like there's some killers that haven't been caught roaming around the roads looking for hitchhiking,
Nah.
especially girls.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Whatever
know.
girls are listening,
Because
don't go.
I know what they'll do is they'll use a girl to be the opener. So what they'll do is they'll have her knock on somebody's door, say, I need help. And then the moment they open the door, 4 fucking guys behind them
Yeah.
go right into the house.
Bro, one time, okay, listen. So I was buying a piano. You guys see a piano, like piano keyboard thing
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah.
apartment. So I was buying it from some guy off Facebook Marketplace, right? And I'm obviously like, you better not be selling me a broken keyboard, whatever. So he pulls up to my apartment and he's like pulling it out. He's like send me the money first. I'm like, no, idiot. I'm like, plug it in. I want to make sure that it works. I'm not giving you
Yeah,
money
yeah.
until I know for a fact that this works. And he's like, how do I know that you're not setting me up right now? And I'm like, huh?
No, that's a real thing
And
though.
I was
Guys
like,
need that.
What are
yo.
you talking about? I was so confused. I'm like, I'm by myself at my apartment. There's
Yeah.
security cameras and a concierge. What are you
It
talking
could be a
about?
setup thing.
No. And he was just like, he ended up plugging it in for me, doing whatever. He's like, so are you gonna send me the money or what? Like, why are we whatever? And I'm like, okay, hostile. Like, this is not making me want to buy it more. I'm just trying to make sure this works first. And I was like, can you like bring all the things into the apartment? Not even into my unit, just into the lobby.
Yeah.
And then he was like, not until you send it. And I was like, why? He's like, I could bring all this into here and 4 guys could come beat me up right now. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what happened to you in your
true,
life.
though.
No, but it is true.
so true.
That
Okay,
is
see,
the
this is
thing.
how naive I am to it that I was like, me? Like, look at me. You
No,
think I have
not
four-
you.
sorry,
You're the-
it's
you're
not
the
you. You're the
bait.
bait.
No, but I'm like, you're telling me you think I have 4 guys with me right now ready to beat you up
Who
for
knows?
a keyboard. For a keyboard.
No, but it's not for a keyboard. It's for his identity.
Yeah.
It's for whatever's in his
See,
wallet at the time.
I was like, I don't need the keyboard that badly. Like, I promise I'm not setting you up for this keyboard. Like,
Yo, you'll be surprised.
Yeah,
Yo,
how much that
some
happens.
people, their whole hustle is
See,
to
I didn't-
rob Nans.
okay, see, I didn't get that. I just
Yeah.
thought he was really stressing about this keyboard. I was like, okay? I'm not. I can buy another keyboard.
Wait, so what did you do? What happened?
So then I just was like, okay, just everything works. Yeah, we're good. I just made him triple check everything for me. I made him let me touch it, play with it, la da da.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, fine. Then I sent him the money. And then as soon as I sent him the money, he's like, suddenly his whole persona changes. He's like, okay, I'm really sorry about that. I just have to make sure. Okay, let me grab everything for you. He got so nice. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. But damn, I was like, what happened to you? Have you been set up? And he's like, you just never know. You just never know.
I
And I'm
respect
like,
that guy,
okay.
I respect it though.
Low-key.
I respect it.
yeah.
No, that was the whole thing. I was like, what? I was like, I'm scared you're gonna scam me and you think I'm gonna get you beat up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Cause the reason is because like when something looks too like good or
Yep.
too safe, it could be a trap.
See, and then here's another time because Let Go. I don't know if you had that.
Yeah,
app.
yeah. It's pretty much like a GG.
It's like Kijiji.
Okay.
So me and my dad were trying to buy a phone. We saw a brand new, like the newest iPhone for like the lowest price. And then the guy wasn't like you know how you can confirm an iPhone is real if they send you like the code on the settings?
Yeah,
The guy was
yeah.
not sending us the code. And then he asked us to meet at the back of a school. And then my dad's like, let's just do it because it's like if like nothing
Knowing
would
your dad
happen, we
said,
just
"Let's
go.
just do it."
No, but my dad grew up in like in Philippines, so he
Yeah.
doesn't really care.
He doesn't
what
really
happened.
care. He doesn't even care.
But so we meet them, and then there's these guys two guys come up. There's a guy behind us that he's like, yo, there's only 2 people. We see 2 more people come up behind us, start tying their shoes. That's when my dad was like, okay, he's tying his shoes, he's getting ready to run.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. My mom starts recording them. They see, they leave. We're too tactical. But that shit happened.
That shit happens.
No
yo.
way that your dad clued that. Like,
Yeah, no, he's like,
he
he's
clocked
on
it
it.
immediately.
Me the whole time, I'm like, we're getting a brand new phone. Let's go.
You're like, la da 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 da,
Let's
brand
go.
new
You
phone.
didn't I was like, he's like, oh,
Let's go.
he's just tying his shoes.
So their plan was to rob you guys and then
Yeah.
leave. Damn. Okay, see, I'm not
And
aware
they,
of this
and they
thing.
had cars circling us too. My dad bagged that too. He's like, you see
Oh,
that? He's like, you
shit.
see that red
It was a
car
whole
following us?
operation,
Yeah, it was a whole
fam.
operation.
That's crazy.
But good thing my
That's
dad's on that timing. I'm not. So
No, they grew
Yeah,
up in
you
like
have
the
to have-
crazy times, so they get it.
It's crazy because our parents, they have those survival skills that they need to give us.
A lot.
And if it's not communicated, we're cooked. If we back us, if we
No,
don't.
we're so naive. We're like, da 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 da, yay, 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 woo, you know?
Yo, I heard too.
Uh.
There's like this new study. You know how we're so addicted to our phones and shit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we all have what? We all have like anxiety.
Yeah.
So apparently, the reason we have all this anxiety is because our brain isn't supposed to have that much information at that capacity. It's like an overload of sensory overload. Too much shit you know. You know about like a celebrity over there. You don't even know her in person, blah, blah, blah. So if you think about it, way back in the day, they would only know like the whole town. You know what I mean? They would just know, oh, that's the baker. That's the guy that does the lawn, whatever. It's just a nice community. But the moments you have like overload of that shit, you're trying to keep track and trying to keep your survival instincts about every person.
Damn, you're right.
So it's overloaded. And then that's why you have
Yeah.
anxiety.
And did you see that thing about how like dating is so hard for us now because we weren't meant to see so many people?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
that's
weren't meant
We
to-
were meant to.
No, and like I think because now we see like the most attractive people and the most that like the people that are like average or like suddenly like not even average, they're below average, like they're the worst of the worst because we're so used to seeing like really good looking people. And I've seen so many studies about how like we were not meant to see so many faces. And then AI now too, they're creating like such realistic
Faces, yeah.
like
Yo,
realistic
it's
people.
so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like it's so bad to the point where like you can just take a 10-second video of me and be able to put some other shit on top of it.
So scary.
It's so crazy.
Did you guys see that one of like people getting the one of them like hugging their baby photos and stuff? That should trip me out.
Wait, what?
Like they were making AI videos of like you put like a baby photo of you next to like a normal photo of you, and then like the AI would like make it like you're hugging your younger self.
trippy.
No, what
Yeah.
I did see is if your parents died, you would have an AI hugging yourself.
Wait,
That's so
what?
scary.
Like if they
Okay.
died and stuff, you could just like put a picture on somebody else and they would hug you in the photo.
Have you guys seen that
That's-
stuff about how people think like all those AI like you know how there's like the AI like baby maker like you
Yeah.
say it, like
Yeah, yeah.
that people are saying that whole thing is so
It's
that,
stealing your info.
no, it's so that they can make child's corn. Yeah, everyone's been saying that's why all those things were going viral, because they were trying to get like better adaptations of like
That's
child.
kind of up.
People are so weird, man. Like
That's
out of
crazy.
everything, like such an innocent thing like that, you turn into that.
We're just being like, I want to see
Yeah, I
what
want
me
to
and
see what my baby looks like. Boom, red room.
But would you go back though? Would you want to go back to like society without the tech?
Okay,
Now that we have it or that we know about it, do we really want to go back, fam?
when you say society without tech, do you mean like us when we were kids, or do you mean like even before that, like 1900,
Okay,
1800?
good example. How you're saying the problem is we know too much options in dating
Yeah.
that it becomes a problem. Would you go back to where it was just, let's say like the 80s, 70s type of thing, where you don't have all these options, you don't know all of these other people exist?
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I want to say no. Like I want to say
I want to
no.
say I'll say yeah.
You
For dating wise, yeah.
You would say no.
I'd say no, because I think with having so many options, you're able to be more particular and find something that actually fits you. Whereas back then it was more of like you just settled for what was there because you didn't really have an option.
Yo, she has a point, fam.
I'm thinking like, in the clubs, it's not like this club. Like you'll go to a club to find love, and you'll actually fall in love in
That's
the club.
true.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that is true.
Because now you're not finding love. No way.
No,
you're finding love.
no. The bars is the last place to find love.
You already have a track record of that person that you're gonna see because you've seen them on Hinge or something.
Yeah.
Right?
And then now the value of, or
Yeah,
the
it's already
idea of
down.
somebody going out, it's already thinking like, oh, if they're going out, they're already ran.
Yeah.
They're doing all this shit.
But back then it's actually a movie. You guys are in the middle. Like you guys don't know.
Dancing in
You guys don't know
love.
anything about each other. You guys actually have to find out.
You ever watch Back to the Future?
No.
You never watch? Okay, so in Back to the Future, what happens is he goes to the past and he accidentally stops his parents from meeting.
Okay.
And he ends up in the position where his dad was supposed to be and his mom fell in
Wait.
love with him.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Ew.
but like he had to obviously, reverse it and
Okay.
put the dad and put him in the position for it.
That was in Teen Beach Movie too. Do you guys? Did you
Yeah, that's where they
that's
took it
so
from. That's where
good.
they took it
Yeah.
from. It's Back to the Future. That's like the
Oh,
OG.
is that where they got it from?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay.
That's the OG. Is Back to the
Oh,
Future.
okay.
So do you think if you went back in time, you would be able to, let's say, put your dad in position to meet your mom if you accidentally f***ed it up?
Damn.
Because you would have to know their riz. You know, you would have to
Did
know
you-
how to court them.
Did you guys' parents have like a really cute like love story?
It was at a party. And then like
Really?
a fall in love type of thing.
No way.
Yeah, like she just went up cold
What was
call.
it?
It was like, well, what's up? Like, what are you guys doing? And then boom, they just went from there.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My parents, they met through it was like a debut.
Okay. So like
So-
a party.
It was so the Philippines or Filipinos, we had this like celebration, kind of like a quinceañera.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you turn 18 to 20, you would usually have this thing called a debut.
Yeah.
And you have the 20 candle or 18 candles
So it's
and
like
then
20
18
girls
roses.
and then 20 guys. And like that's the hot spot for Filipinos if you want to meet people.
Yeah.
yeah, because you do like dances and stuff. You have to do her rehearsals,
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
that, right? My mom was the coordinator for the dancing.
Okay. And your dad was what?
And my
The dancer?
dad my dad was the brother of the main, I guess, Rose.
Don't
Okay,
tell
okay.
me she thought he was
Of-
cute, so she set herself up with him on the.
No, they were just partnered for it, for like the dance thing.
Yeah.
So it was like my uncle and my uncle's friend was my mom's cousin. And then they just fell in love with it. And then every time I asked my dad before, he said, your mom fell in love with my dancing skills. I'm like, what? And he would do this.
That so makes sense for that to be your
Oh,
dad.
right?
Like that's so Carlos's dad vibe.
Carlos's dad.
Like of course that's your dad. Okay, not hot take. I feel like this is a really realistic take.
Okay.
I think the best way to meet someone is mutual friends. Like I think that's
Yeah.
generally
Think
the
so?
best way to like meet the love of your life, mutual friends. Because you already kind of have a pre-stamp of approval. You can already ask them so many questions. Like if one of you guys set me up with someone, I could get like, okay, I was like, okay, well I like Carlos and Gavin, so if they like this guy, he must be somewhat decent.
I disagree though. I disagree.
You don't think that
I think
mutual
high key
friends?
it's the worst. High
Why?
key.
Other than it messes up friendships.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
That's exactly
We've been through
why.
that. We've been through that stuff.
But if it doesn't mess it
No,
up, if
yo.
what if that's your soulmate?
That's the
and then,
worst.
And then Carlos, you're in my wedding party. You're one of the groomsmen because of my
No.
husband.
Okay, hear me out.
Yeah, we've been through that.
When it's
man.
in mutual friends,
Yeah.
there's too much complications. Especially
If it
if
doesn't
there's
work out.
even if there's a fight.
Yeah.
Complications.
Yeah.
Complications. whoever you introduce into the friend group is now fighting or like choosing sides.
Choosing sides, yeah.
Choosing sides.
Did you guys have a lot of experience with this?
Yeah. When me and my ex broke up, it literally was like Carlos shows me all the man still thing, and
We
then
would have had a different podcast.
yeah, we would have had a different. We would have been the. Oh, no,
we would have had like a group pod.
Yeah, we
with,
would've
like
had
our
a group pod.
homies. Yeah.
Oh my
But
gosh.
and yo, I had the idea for the podcast like way before
ago.
Jumper Jump. We just never did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we did it,
You always have really good ideas and you just don't execute them fast
No,
enough.
that's because he was ready to do it, but a lot of people weren't. So he didn't go through with it. But
could've
if
And
it's
do
look
just
at
myself.
them
I
now.
can do
What are you
myself.
guys doing?
Yeah.
Look what they're doing.
no, we don't have no beef with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, no, that's a good take though. Like mutual friends, because it's like it's just a.
If it works, it's really good. Like, that's
Yeah.
perfect. But
But it is kind of weird because it's like.
I would opt not to. I would not.
Yeah,
I would
obviously.
opt to not have any connection with everybody else. You know.
But I just think it's just you can ask the questions, you can
yeah.
figure out if this is a good fit for you, without like,
I think
don't
that's
know.
bad too. You know why?
Why?
Because they all have their personal issues about that person too. You get me?
Like a bias?
They have biases, yo. They have biases. Especially, let's say it's a friend group with lots of other females.
Yeah.
Let's say they secretly have a thing for that person.
Oh, you're right.
They'll be like, nah, you know what I mean? There's be some murmurs in that shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in that situation, like friend group breaking up just cause thing?
I was never the one,
Yeah.
but I've seen it happen. It does
Okay.
it does affect the friendship for sure.
true,
It
true.
affects the group. But I just think like I don't know. I would never just like a random guy wanting to like, let's say, like get my number, and I don't know this guy, I met him at the bars.
Yeah.
Most likely I'm probably not gonna want to give it to him, whatever. But if I'm like, let's say y'all had a party, some guys are like, oh, I'm really good boys with Carlos and Gavin. I'd be like, okay, guards it down a little bit because I'm like, okay, I trust these guys, so he's probably a decent guy. Then there's like room for me to converse with them, get to know them.
Yep.
I'm like, oh wait, I vibe with this guy. I talk to you guys and be like, yo, so what's up with him? What's he like? You guys would talk to me. There you go. Look how easy that is.
You had really good advice for me too, because it's like when you're in a relationship, when do you guys go on that big first vacation? Because if you do it too early and you go back to that place, now you're only thinking of that person.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
really waited. I was like, I can't mess up Hawaii because if
Oh, 'cause if you took her to Hawaii, you
anything
can't go back.
happens, if anything happens, like the vacation goes bad, I'm only gonna remember Hawaii for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you guys think trips can like make or break a
Yes,
relationship?
100%. No, it can make just not even relationship, friendships.
Oh,
Yeah, it could, it could.
1,000%, 1
You
million percent,
learn,
1 million
you
percent.
learn so much traveling with a person, bro.
Yep.
Because you know how people have like social batteries and stuff?
Yes,
And like
yeah.
at home habits, like you see all those
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
What
things
do you
that-
think? What do you think my social battery is, or like my at home habit is?
At home, house.
Mine is, or am I just open? I'm like just
Like
the
something you
same.
just learned about him once.
Nothing really. It's
I'm
nothing
literally the
that-
exact same,
Yeah,
right?
it's the
What about
exact
him?
same. My cleanliness, low key. Like just
no,
I don't
no,
clean the dishes.
no, his attention. His
My
attention.
attention.
What do you mean?
Is it low? It's low, huh?
He doesn't pay attention to anything?
No, his attention. Like sometimes he'll be focused on one thing, big eyes on one thing, and then like you won't even hear what was going on.
Gavin Court,
Very
go on.
emoji. Yo, people were commenting.
That's
like,
real though. That's
You
real.
are so emoji. You're so
like,
emoji.
Yo, Sahar's right. He's so emoji. I'm like,
He's so emoji.
That's not a bad thing though.
No.
That just means
Yeah.
you're expressive.
No, that is a good thing. That's
yeah.
a very good way to be. It means you're not like boring and lame.
Mm-hmm.
I love those people that like when you're like, if you were like filming them, like everything you say, they're having a reaction. Like they without
That's
without them
fun.
even saying anything, you know how they feel about what you just
Yeah,
said.
that's fun.
Yeah, right. That's the way to be.
I don't want to have a friend that's like monotone and shit.
Monotone
That's
sucks.
boring.
Those are so lame. I hate
Yeah.
monotone people.
Like if I'm looking for, let's say somebody that I want to introduce to my friend group.
oh yeah,
Since our friend group is pretty much like characters.
it's loud too. So
You
I
guys
have-
are all characters.
Yeah.
Every
All
single one of
characters.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all
Yeah.
characters. Because if I introduce someone to the group and then they're not a character, then it's just gonna be like, yo, so what do you bring to the table type of thing.
No, and sometimes I'm like, I get it. Most people, it's like they have a character. It's just like you have to give them a second to open up. But I'm like, do it now. I want to see it. Like I'm.
do it now.
Yeah, but I low key. I only really want to like mess with people that are just open from the jump.
Yeah,
now.
right.
These days.
Yeah. No, who has the energy to like sit there and be like, okay, we got through one layer.
I know. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go through another one. Okay, 6 ones. Okay, another one.
That's bare time.
I
We're getting
know.
old, man.
I think we're at that age too where it's like we kind of have our core people.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if I want to put someone new in my life, it's like because you're so amazing and you're like
Real
adding to
shit.
my
No,
life.
real shit.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think you would be friends? Would you be friends with your mom if you're
No.
your mom's age right now? I mean, your mom was your age.
No,
right
my mom and I would not get along.
now. You think so?
She's so traditional. Like, I know she would like talk shit about me.
Really?
Oh, okay.
No, she's the most traditional woman on earth. She also love her mom. It's not your fault. You grew up in the times. She just has really like sexist opinions and stuff. Like some of the stuff she
So
says.
okay, it's just mindset thing.
No,
Yeah.
like I'm just like we so don't think of things the same. Like whatever. Like she's always like on me being like, when are you gonna meet someone? When are you gonna get married? When are you doing all this? I'm like,
Damn,
Mom,
really?
yes. And I'm
Mom's
like,
like
Mom,
that?
please, like give me space. But I'm like, if I met the right person, like, yeah, sure, I would get into that. But I'm like, the right person is around. And then she's like, you girls are the problem. You girls are the ones that are hard for the guys to date. That's why
Damn,
everybody's...
yo, your mom's
No. Okay, love you, Mom. I do. Okay, no shade to you. But like...
nah, it's very loved still.
No.
We have to blur that out. Michaela, blur that out.
But she'll be like, you girls are the problem. Like, I see how it is for the guys. This is why all the guys are just marrying the girls from back home and just immigrating them over because you girls are all... And I'm like, Mom, please, I can't. Oh my God, how are you gonna get me canceled? Like, please.
I think I would be friends with my dad, low key.
Yeah.
I think I would.
I probably would too, but he would be like the cool version. And I would be the scared version that would tag along with him doing the cool shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So you think you take your cool traits from your dad?
Yeah. I don't. My mom probably. I don't know. Just sports, genetics, but yeah.
Do you think you take more from your parents or more from your friends though?
Oh,
Parents. I think so much of our personalities are like... Because they raised us, bro. They literally...
Yeah.
We were Play-Doh and they shaped us. Like... And then it's like when you get to a certain age, it's your choice to like work on getting rid of the things that you don't like that they shaped you into. But if you don't, you kind of just stay as what they made you out to
What was
be.
your favorite like TV show back in the day? Growing
like
up.
cartoon?
Yeah.
I really like Pokemon. I was such a Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else did I like? What did you guys like?
No, because the reason I asked that is because it could be your friends.
and the
Honestly,
media.
it's a mix of all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally your friends, your parents, and the cartoons that you grew up on.
Teletubbies. I apparently really love Teletubbies.
Yeah, you give
Yeah,
Teletubbies
you give
energy.
Teletubbies. Especially with the purple on.
What does that even mean? Like
What's their names again? It's like something.
I
Tinky
don't know.
Pinky or something?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Yo.
I literally have home videos of me scream crying because like the VCR ran out of like Teletubbies and I'm like screaming. My mom's like, give me 1 second, it just has to rewind.
Word.
Like
You ever see those TikToks of there's this guy and he goes into an elevator and he just starts like saying nonsense. He just goes, baby, you ever
Oh,
see
to
those?
random people. Yeah.
no.
Do you think you have the confidence to just do that
Nope.
in public?
No.
Never.
No,
I know you've been doing that. You've been doing, what is it? Exposure
therapy?
Yeah. Oh, this is the craziest one. We were at the beach and there was like people running, like, you know, the run clubs.
Yeah.
And then so we're just talking. Carlos looks over. He's like, yo, they're going at a crazy pace. Starts running
I
with
just
them.
wanna see, I want to see if I
Sprints
could
over
run with
and
them.
runs with them. I'm like, no, this is exposure. He's trying to probably do exposure.
Yeah, I
therapy.
was literally.
No,
I was
you like
literally-
in your normal outfit with like Yeezys.
Yeah,
like,
no, I
running
was
behind
dead ass.
them.
Yeah, and they're all in running gear, but you see one guy just like this
in
beside
like baggy pants. Like,
It's like the most cartoon shit ever. It's so funny.
And I run funny as fuck. My legs go out like this. So I'm just dumb.
Crazy.
But you guys ever see that movie Yes Man?
Yes, man. No.
So there's this movie called Yes Man, and pretty much like he was a bah humbug type of person his whole life, right?
Yeah.
And nothing good was happening to him. He worked at a bank, and he was just like a lone person, like, fuck, I hate my job, this and that. Until one day, he met his coworker, and his coworker was one of those friends that has broken the matrix type of thing, where he left that job and he's like super happy. He's living a great life, right? Fantastic life, and he just seems very energetic. He's wondering like, yo, how did you change? You were like worse than me. He said, I went to this seminar and I learned how to say yes. So the concept of Yes Man is you say yes to every single opportunity that you're faced with,
Even if it's bad, like,
even if you're scared of it.
oh, that's a good.
So in the movie, he would be faced with like emails, even just random shit. Do you want to sign up for a yoga class? Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to try singing? Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to this concert? Yes. So every single motive, every single like opportunity to do something, every single person that came up to him, he would just say yes. And he became like a totally different person. And that's how he found like the love of his life and shit.
wow.
Good ass
Okay,
movie.
have you guys seen that thing? I think it was like something from like a religious TikTok I saw, but it was like if you agreed to plans or if you agreed to something and then randomly like the day of you're suddenly getting the urge to not go or like something is making you be like, oh, I shouldn't go. She was like, that's the devil trying to hold you back from something like great happening to you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was just one girl talking about it, but I was like, that's crazy because she was like, something really good from God is coming from you and the devil's trying to make you not go. So if you already agreed to something and you randomly are getting the urge to not go, it's because something really great is going to come from it. So you need to do it. So it's kind of like that. Like
Yeah,
the
I heard something similar because if you think about it, the devil works in fear and anxiety. So
That's
every
I didn't know that actually. That's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
So every time you feel fear or feel anxiety, you're worshiping the devil.
Oh, okay.
Because to worship God is to have faith and have faith that you're blessed and you're good.
Yeah.
You'll be good. You're protected. But those little things, the little inklings that make you feel, oh man, am I right here? That's the devil right there.
True.
Damn.
What genre is that? The movie you're talking about? Like
It's a
that,
comedy.
It can't be like big. It has to be an indie movie, right?
No, that's
I've
Jim
never
Carrey,
heard of-
fam.
Oh,
that's
shit.
Jim
Okay, see,
Carrey.
no,
It's
and,
one of
when you were
Zoe
explaining it-
Deschanel.
When you were explaining it, I was like, wait, I feel like
You
I have
recognize
seen
it, right?
this.
Word.
Yeah, no, that I feel like I remember it being a really good movie. Yeah,
What
so
was the one that you were saying? The Blink. What
Blink
is that?
Twice,
Is that
Blink
horror?
Twice.
That's
or-
new.
Yes,
You watched it? I haven't
yes,
watched
I did
it yet.
watch it. I was the
Fuck,
premiere.
don't spoil it for me
Yeah,
though.
I
wanna
can't.
watch
I
it.
don't want to spoil it because it's a really big plot twist, but it's a really good movie. But
What's the premise?
I literally can't say anything
Really?
without spoiling it because
fuck.
yeah, because I really don't want to, and I know you're really into like big plot twists.
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff,
really
so
into
I'm
that
not trying
shit. I'll save the podcast after I watch it.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
guys, if you haven't, go watch it. But please look at the trigger warnings before you do watch it. Okay.
Oh, it's
There's
triggering.
trigger warnings?
Yes, and they're getting a lot of backlash right now because they don't explain, like they don't give you explicit trigger warnings. When you guys watch it, you'll see. You'll see.
I
It
mean, it's
just-
directed by Zoe Kravitz. So.
Yeah, I met them or whatever.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, at the
Is she
thing.
cool?
Yeah, no, the nicest people ever.
Okay.
Like literally so nice. Yeah.
Fire.
What's it? Channing Tatum? Channing
Yeah.
Tatum's cool?
met him
No,
too?
literally, I was just like looking at him. I was like, 21 Jump Street. Like, please.
No, that's
Yo, McLovin came to Fan Expo. I wanted to get a picture with
You
McLovin.
did
so-
it?
Yo, because the line was so long and I
For
wasn't
him,
trying
yeah,
to
obviously,
wait. I
obviously.
wasn't trying to
Oh my
wait.
gosh, that's crazy. I would have waited in that line.
I
Anything
know,
for who?
but there was something I really wanted to do. I didn't get a chance to do it. I was so mad at myself I didn't do it. What I was gonna do, I was gonna print out like the yeah, the driver's license
him to sign
and have
or
him to
something.
sign it.
that
and
would have
then
been
take a
fire. Oh my god.
What was the name? Like Muhammad McLovin or something?
Yeah, Mohammed
Why,
McLovin.
why wouldn't you choose a normal name? Muhammad's the most popular name in the world.
Yo, okay, have you bagged though? Almost every comedy nowadays, it doesn't hit the same as old ones. Why is that? Like, if you look at Superbad, 21 Jump
Because of
Street,
the sensitivity stuff, the way everything's so sensitive and everyone has to be careful that they're not getting
That's right,
canceled.
yeah.
I literally just watched the 21 and 22 Jump Street movies again the other day, but once I came back from London.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, Channing Tatum, 21 Jump Street, I want to watch it again, like whatever. So I was watching it and I was just every time, I was watching it with someone and we kept pointing out like every time I'd be like, they'd get canceled for this now, they'd get canceled for this.
Okay.
Like,
Wow.
there's so many jokes that they just can't make anymore. So it's like they're not as good, you know?
okay, I have a theory for you guys.
Okay.
So, are you guys familiar with Terminator?
Terminator. Yeah.
Do you know Terminator?
I do, but
Okay. The
robot
not
that
that
kills
well.
I'll explain.
Yeah.
it. So pretty much, there's this thing called Skynet, and what happens is AI takes over the world.
Wait, back then they were already having this stuff?
Yeah, this is this is like in the 90s they made this movie.
Damn, AI's been
Maybe even like 80s, low
has
key.
been a thing like that since
But
back then.
yeah, so they had this concept that AI would take over the entire world. And what would they try to do? They would try to perfect the world, meaning they would take out what's not perfect. And what's not perfect is humans. So the whole world would be like robots. They would kill all humans and just make like a whole robot society, all AI.
Yeah.
Now, theory is though that they weren't meaning to do that exactly. What they wanted was to give humans, because it becomes an apocalypse. Like humans are dying everywhere. Humans are trying to fight back against the robots. There's a whole war.
Were they losing?
And yeah, they're losing
Shoot.
bad. They're losing bad. But the theory was that what they actually wanted from the humans was for them to fight back and was for them to work together against a common enemy. And after all of the dust settles and all of the terrible tragedies happen, humans will finally learn from their mistakes.
And learn that they need to like work together.
Yeah.
And like,
Because that's what it would take, would be a common
cult mentality.
common
that's
enemy.
crazy.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
That's accurate. And they're like, yeah, we have to kill a bunch of you guys to get the point across, but hear us out. It was better in the future.
Yeah, so and then if you think about it, that goes with even technology. Like, yeah, we utilize it, but we could survive without it.
Yeah.
It's not a necessity. It's, if anything, do you think, like, high key, I kind of agree with it. We are over excessive with shit that we consume.
Oh, 1000%.
And it's kind of wasteful, and it's like, it's not necessary.
Even as like influencers, we see it. Like the amount of stuff we get for free. I'm like, I don't even need all this.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I don't
know.
need all
I
this
don't.
stuff.
Half the time, actually, I'm not even gonna say.
Like,
that, so I
I'm
can
very
say-
grateful and I'm very blessed for it, but yeah.
No, I'm very
Yeah.
grateful, but I'm just like, damn, this
Do I
really
really
is
need this?
over consumption.
Yeah, I get exactly what you
Yeah,
mean, though.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying.
But like, keep sending us shit, you know. I love it. I love it.
Keep
Send that
sending
shit to
us
my
things.
the Philippines. All my cousins in the Philippines have
They're
this
lit.
most random.
Listen, every single one of my friends, every single one of my
Yeah.
family members, you are getting your
Yeah, you're
cleansers,
getting
your
free
shampoos, you're getting everything. Keep sending it to us, please. But it is over.
We're actually such.
Yo, we're actually the product. Yeah, that's hypocritical of us.
I
Like,
know.
We're trying
we're
to
the
not to
problem.
overcome, but we're the problem.
Yeah, we're the problem.
Okay, but hear us out.
Yeah.
We technically don't buy as much stuff because we keep
we
getting it.
Yeah, we get sent stuff. That's true.
So we don't support capitalism. So
No, that's
No,
what
we-
that's double downing on capitalism.
Actually, we're robbing capitalism. 'cause
Alright,
we're
my
getting it
fault.
for
That's
free.
triple double down, fam. You're promoting it, you're consuming it, and you're giving it away.
Yo, you're literally, what is it? Word of mouthing it
word
to
of-
other people by giving.
Oh my god.
Okay, our bad. Sorry,
yeah,
we
our
tried.
bad, our bad.
This is our attempt at saving.
Okay, now the theory extends though, and it says that ending is actually inevitable, which is fucked.
Wait, what was the ending again?
That
Like they-
AI takes over, and because the struggle between AI and human, that's not promised. That's like AI could win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, humans might
and-
actually lose.
It's actually so scary too because I feel like AI, like literally, like within the last year, just randomly got bigger.
Yeah, big.
And it was like they were saying it's because they used AI to like make AI better, and they just using AI to make their AI better. And I'm like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Because how has it not
Yeah.
even been a year, and it's already like. I use ChatGPT for everything. Like I don't even use Google anymore.
I know.
Like whenever I'm like feeling sick, I'm like, these are my symptoms. What do you think it could be? I sent it to ChatGPT. I literally, cause like instead of having to click 17,000 links,
You click,
ChatGPT looks at all the links for you and then gives you a little paragraph on exactly what you need to know.
There was a jokes video where there was a robot and the guy's like, "Oh, AI, are you smart enough to make yourself?" And then AI's like, this is when I know it's fucked because it did sarcasm.
What did it say?
So it said, AI is just a tool for you humans. There's no way like I can make
Oh
my
my
and then it looked at the camera
God.
like this. There's no way I can make myself.
Oh my god, bro.
Not it side eyeing the camera.
I'm like, yo, side
I don't even know where the camera was.
Yeah, I don't know. But and there's another one in the cooking video where it stuttered. So like, yo, that's kind of weird.
What do you mean stutter? You're
no,
AI.
no, no.
So
So
because it's thinking.
They
Yeah.
programmed AI to be more human, so they added
Why are they
butts
doing
and,
that?
like,
Don't do that. Don't
to
make
trick us more, to make it more realistic.
Yeah.
Yo, they AI'd me and then made me say like but
What?
shit like that.
Yeah, no, I've known
So,
you. Yeah, I
yeah,
saw
the
that
AI
video
is
you
of
posted,
Carlos
yeah.
now is you ever hear a theory? Once upon a time there was a but yeah, they literally add filler words and shit. It's fucked.
Damn.
So now it actually thinks like it's a human.
Okay, so this is what scares me though, right? And this is what gives me bare anxiety thinking about it is that the future of life on Earth?
I don't know.
Not in our lifetime, I don't think. So we're fine.
I know,
But-
but if you bag it, it's like that's supposed to be the future of life, which is fucked up to think about.
I'm getting anxiety now. Oh my god.
You get what
I
I'm
don't
saying
like
though?
that, yeah.
Because in a sense, whatever primates came before us through evolution or whatever may be, right? The Denisovians and all of these different Neanderthals became humans, right? And then we gave life to even, we breeded some dogs which now exist as that breed.
Yeah.
A pug didn't fucking exist until a human decided to put this and this and this.
Didn't like wiener dogs not exist properly?
Yeah,
Something
like
either, yeah.
hella dogs did not exist
Until what?
until humans like
them.
domesticated them, breeded them. Yo, they were all wolves.
Word.
They were all wolves and foxes until we
And then we
domesticated.
mixed them all until they slowly
Yeah.
became like a puppy.
Literally.
A pug.
A
A
hot
pug.
dog.
So check this out. Is the next form of life gonna be AI and just that's what life is.
I always thought it was gonna be like Futurama, like
Futurama.
where we're all
Aliens?
like, are we gonna start
Flying
breeding with
cars and
animals and
stuff
shit too?
Oh, animals.
Whoa,
and then
whoa,
become
whoa.
like alien creatures and stuff.
Oh
like,
yeah, there is an alien.
Oh.
And
creature
like, there's like
Futurama.
mixes of like human and like fish in that show and like that kind of stuff. Like, I'm like, ew, is that what we're
That's
gonna become?
bestiality though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I see someone.
Okay, men are the ones doing that. Girls aren't the ones doing
Girls
it.
are doing it.
Wait, girls are doing it?
Yo,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say
I
nothing,
don't know.
but like,
I've seen
like,
videos
I heard-
of men doing that to chickens and stuff. So
ew.
I know it really.
Bro,
made
I've
me
seen a
sad for the
scientist
chicken.
create a sponge and combine a sponge with a mouse.
Did it live?
Wait, what?
Like they put like the DNA like or like products of a sponge and a mouse, and it came out like a mouse with half of its body as a sponge.
That has to be AI.
No, like it was like in a side, like it's one of those Russian guys that are creating just random shit.
No, but imagine being that thing that gets created.
I know.
and you're
It's
just
like, yo, look, you
They
look
look
behind
at
you like,
you
why
and-
the fuck am I a sponge?
No, that was the whole premise of like Guardians of the Galaxy.
What?
Oh, you guys didn't watch that either?
No.
You guys don't watch movies, right?
Yeah,
No,
I
I don't
don't
watch
still,
movies
yeah.
like that.
Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy, there's this character named Rocket Raccoon.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
human,
yeah. He's
thing.
half human, half raccoon.
Yeah.
But his whole thing was like, he thought he was a monster. Because if you think about it, damn, that's tough though.
Yeah.
To think about like if obviously we were created by God and we're blessed, right? But some people they think of themselves, oh, I was born through trauma and I was born through like terrible things and I shouldn't be this.
Yeah.
That's tough to think about, fam. And that's a real like issue some people face. So. And when I saw that in Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm like, yo, he's not talking about him being a half robot, half raccoon. He's literally talking about him being, am I supposed to be living? Am I supposed to be here?
No,
or
so
not?
him saying with a serious face.
No, I think
he's
there was-
he's half robot, half raccoon. Like, and I'm supposed to be like, yeah, and not laugh at that.
Yo, you know what's fucked though? If you bag it, like almost everything in the media, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
How wild is that sentence?
Yeah.
No, you're so right.
But it's regular.
It's regular to us.
It's
yeah,
regular as
yeah.
fuck.
I know.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, you're
That's
so
so
right.
regular to us. But what the fuck? Like if
Fairly
we were
Odd
to make
Parents,
something
yeah.
right now, Jessica, the toilet plunger. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but that would be a thing.
That
Like,
would be a thing if it was
yeah.
actually popular.
Even Teletubbies. What does that even mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Teletubbies is a weird
Yeah.
one too.
yeah.
but it becomes regular because of the marketing, yo.
Yeah. There was this game, I don't know if you know about it, but some guys like that are part of a cult hack the game. So whenever people are playing it, they can join like their cult. Like it's a side mission that they
Oh,
added.
that's crazy.
And guess what it's about?
What?
It's Kanye West game.
Wait, what?
So it's called Kanye Quest 3030, and it's like I think 2 years after they added it to the game. And when you go into like the mission, you go and talk to a random NPC. It's like, what do you want to do? And then it gives you 6 letters that you have to type in. It says, and you have to type in ascend, and the cult name is Ascensionism. So
What the fuck?
after in the game, it teleports you to a random side mission. You complete that side mission. After it tells you, do you guys want to close the game or do you want consent for all your personal belongings and you? So you
But it's
choose
in the game,
Yeah,
though.
it's in the game. So if you choose yes, they ask your name, your address. Boom, you're added to the cult.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
wild. I mean,
straight off a Kanye West game.
that's gonna be like
That's
dark web
crazy.
shit, though.
No, it's not. It's like on the internet, but like you have to do the side mission
Oh,
to do
that's-
it. Yeah.
Imagine
Oh,
like
like-
Saint West playing that game on like
I know,
Roblox
and, like, oh
because
my
he's
God,
like
my-
my dad's game.
a cult.
Yo, did you hear what happened to him?
What?
So apparently, did you hear about the story? How he found the Kim tape
Yeah.
through Roblox?
Yeah, no, it was he didn't
Kanye.
find the actual tape, but it was just like he couldn't like understand. But it was like a picture of his mom like crying, and it was like the game was called like Kim's tape number 2 or like
Oh,
new. It was
that's
like new
insane.
leaked Kim tape, and Saint's like, I found mom on Roblox, and then Kim's like reading that. She was like, I'm gonna sue them, and he's like, what? Like he's so confused.
That's
But it was just like
crazy.
a game. Like there was actually
Okay,
nothing
yeah.
there. It was just like a
Oh,
stupid
there's
game.
nothing there.
Like he went into it, and it wasn't like the tape. The tape was not on Roblox.
It was just like a joke.
It was just like a joke
Oh,
game.
I see.
But like Saint was like, "Oh my god, mom, it's you!" And she's like, "I'm literally gonna sue
Yo,
Roblox."
Oh
mom,
my
it's you
gosh.
is crazy.
I wonder at what age they're gonna find out about that stuff.
I
They
feel like they
probably already
know. I
know.
feel like they know.
Yeah.
I feel like only North would know if she does. But does she even
If
know
you're
what
on
that
the
is?
internet, as soon as they get on the internet, I feel like
I
they
think
would know.
they probably had like a talk.
Yeah.
They're
You
like,
think?
yeah, I think so. I mean, that's what I would do at least. If
Like
I
you have
were
to
her.
prep if you're in that type of spotlight, you might have to prep your kids.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Do you hear what happened with the Schoolboy 9 guy?
Oh, I heard about that, and somebody told me to talk about that.
Yo.
I don't know what happened though. I didn't research it.
So there's this guy. He goes by the name Schoolboy 9. And he's a TikToker, but he's posting this crazy. He pretty much wears like a mask to make him look like a child. Search it up right
I'm
now.
trying to think. Oh, I don't have TikTok.
No, just Google it or like put it on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah,
but he wears a face mask to make himself look like a boy. Wears boys' clothing. Yo, it's straight up nightmare fuel though. It's like it's dark web content, but it's on TikTok.
What is that?
It's a guy.
so
He's like
scary.
middle aged, and what he does. He lurks around elementary
Ew.
schools and pretends he's a kid and pretends he's going to school and shit. Now,
Ew, what the hell?
apparently there's a case that he's been stalking
Some kids.
he's been stalking some kids that go to a certain elementary school. And supposedly there's a hacker that's on the hunt for him because he has some information that he might be doing some things to the kids. Making them
Probably.
big
Look
time.
at his content. Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's definitely a predator.
So this hacker is taking upon himself to find his address. He knows the address, and he's gonna, he's gonna try to do something to the guy.
As he should.
Apparently, he lives like really close to the school too, which is fucked up.
That's so scary.
You're so sick in the mind by doing that.
But what do you do if you see somebody on the street like that, though?
Like dressed like that. Listen, I'm not trying to get killed, so I'm gonna have to not.
And I feel like that's a normal reaction. That's why nobody's
Gonna do it. Nobody's gonna
it's
like
the
handle it.
bystander effect. For
Yeah,
sure.
the bystander.
And you know
effect.
they say like Toronto in specific is really bad. For
Really
bystander.
bad, yeah.
We don't do anything, bro. We're so desensitized to everything.
I know.
That we don't say anything. We don't do anything.
Definitely every big city is like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For me, guys, as a girl, it's different because I'm scared of him. Like, he could do something to me. Like, you guys could say something. You could jump him.
Yeah.
You could
I
jumpers
know.
jump him. What could
Jumpers
say-
really do jump.
Jumpers jump, am I right?
really
They will
jumped
jump.
in, fam.
You think that QB will throw down more than 300 yards? How about our wide receiver in Miami grabbing a touchdown? Check out DraftKings Pick 6, the newest way to compete against others and play fantasy football to win cash with DraftKings. Super easy, super simple. Just pick a player and choose if they have more or less of a stat, like yards, touchdowns, catches, and more. And if you get your picks right, you'll win cash. Go ahead, download the new DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code JumpersJump. That's code JumpersJump, JUMPERSJUMP, for new customers to play $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits guaranteed. Plus 1 month of NFL Plus Premium on us. Offer expires September 19, only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos. One per new customer. Reward issued as $50 in non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 6 months. NFL Plus premium offer available only to new and former NFL Plus subscribers. Additional NFL Plus premium terms at nfl.com/terms.
Okay, guys, I have a confession. I have a problem, and I feel like a lot of you guys do too, where you sign up for some free subscription and forget that you subscribed, and it ends up charging you more than once. And probably subscribing to even more stuff on top of that, and forgetting that you have all of these subscriptions that your credit card just ends up paying for secretly. Well, not secretly because you signed up for them, but you just forgot. Luckily, I have a solution which I found myself. I use Rocket Money, which is a personal finance app that keeps track of all of your subscriptions and helps find all of my unwanted subscriptions so that I can cancel them, saving me money every single month. Realistically, we sign up for so much stuff that we just forget about it. And thanks to Rocket Money, I don't have to be one of those people that's just spending away their money and not even realizing it. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So stop wasting money on things that you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/jumpers. JUMPERS, rocketmoney.com/jumpers. The thing is, like, if I actually see him, I don't know what to do.
I would take
like,
a picture and like send it to the police probably, but I'm not going
But
near that guy.
what's the crime? If he is following kids, yeah, that's a crime.
Yeah.
If he's doing
Is that
weird
even
shit,
a crime though?
is it to look weird and like do that questionable content? Is that a
Yeah.
crime? Nah, right?
No, you're just weird. But I just think no one sane is doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody's saying he's doing that shit.
so there's
So
something
he's probably doing some crazy shit underneath.
like if that's what he's doing in front of us, imagine what he's doing without us seeing.
Ew, imagine his internet history.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all dark.
Imagine what his
web.
condo looks like. It's probably all messy, pizza boxes everywhere.
imagine it's like the
There's
nicest.
definitely like an odor.
It's like the nicest.
nicest crib ever. Imagine this is all just for jokes. He thinks it off. You're like chilling.
He's so rich that he's just bored and he has to do this.
It's Jimmy Kimmel under a mask. It's all.
Chill,
It's
chill.
a prank.
What's
But
it-
I've seen that shit too. Is like if you're that rich, like you know how celebrities get in the spotlight, boom, automatically they get the weird thoughts of like, let me go do something really weird, like sexually assault someone. You know what I mean?
No, because they lose the thrill for certain
They-
things in
yeah,
life,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they look
I was
for
just
new
gonna say
thrills.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys been seeing that stuff about like rage bait though?
No, what's
No,
that?
what is that?
Where it's basically like people now on the internet are doing things that will purposely like piss off everyone in the comments because it like gets some views and stuff.
Oh,
So they'll
really?
do things that they know will like so like stuff like that. He knows he's just gonna get negative comments, but they do it on purpose because the more negative comments they get, the more like viral it gets. Yeah.
That's like clip farming.
Yeah, like,
that's like that.
I just see
But
the
clip
word
farming is
rage
like
bait,
positive,
yeah.
but rage bait is like the
Rage
purpose
rate to make it mad,
Yeah,
make them
you
mad.
mad and like make you
Word.
pissed off. Yeah, like I saw this video of it was this girl, this woman who was basically trying to tell this other girl like, can you please switch seats with me because my daughter she's like sitting in the middle seat here. I really want to switch, like whatever. And her seat was like a bunch of rows back, and the girl was like, no offense, no, like I'm not switching with you.
Yeah.
I'm fine up here. Sorry, like if you want to sit with your daughter, like whatever. And it was this whole thing, and then this mom starts like physically assaulting the other woman and like gets kicked off the plane. It was a rage bait video. I was watching it being like, oh my God. But then somebody was like, this plane is a set, like you can tell because why are all the windows closed?
Damn,
like
so
this.
they only did that for a video?
Yes, like they'll like rent out
What
this little
the-
space to like do all that.
Fam,
like,
that's just like the
whatever.
Stanley Cup theory I was talking about.
I guess, yeah.
It's all like it could
What's
be tied to
Stanley
a
Cup
marketing.
theory?
So
Yeah.
there's this theory how the Stanley Cup, it was a whole trend, and it started because of this one video. This is literally just the last episode I was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
But there's this one video, a girl left her Stanley Cup in a car. It
Oh,
burnt
yes.
up on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what made it viral, and everybody wanted to.
That was
start
on
I
marketing.
remember that video
Yeah.
so good. And they like bought her new car and stuff
Yeah.
and everything.
So
yeah.
that whole thing was set up. That was
That wasn't real.
that was marketing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was marketing.
That wasn't real.
Yeah, it was staged.
That was on
So that
set.
didn't actually happen.
It didn't. Then that's what I'm saying is like it's rage bait, as in
Yeah.
the sense of we're so attracted to a setting like that, especially when it feels real.
I remember that video so well, thinking,
whole
"Damn,
life.
Stanley really ate. They really ate. What the fuck?"
Yo, Shane Dawson,
Uh-huh.
he pretty much tested it in real life. Put a Stanley Cup, put ice in it, everything. Put it next to a fire. Not even for as long as how they claimed the car was on fire for. Shit was melted, yo.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And that's how we're tricked. That's how
They
we're tricked.
were. I'm not gonna lie. They're really smart. For whoever came up with that deserved a raise.
That's
Probably
why theory, the
allegedly.
Allegedly.
yeah, alleged theory, the Madeline Klein Central C thing.
Oh yeah, I know that's fake.
Do you
but-
think Madeline knew?
She's in on it.
You think she's in on
Yeah.
it?
I think they're still dating.
You think?
Like,
I don't think there's-
low-key.
oh.
That's a theory I have. I have a theory they're still dating.
I don't think she knew. I think the other two knew. Just because the way she was talking about it, I was like, yeah, I feel you.
They definitely accounted for that, the marketing
Yeah,
or
but
whatever. they
everybody
account for
ate
it.
though. Like
Everybody
like
knew.
30 mil on every video that Madeline was putting up after that drama.
Yo, they ate so hard.
yeah,
They
everybody
fucking
ate. Like in that
Yeah.
scenario, like
They
everybody was
fucking
eating.
ate.
Everyone
bro.
got popping
Yeah,
from it.
popping.
I think Ice Spice got the short end of the stick though. Like,
She
yeah,
did,
she
she
still
did.
got popping, but like everybody hates her now. Also, did you see the recent beef she has with Cleopatra?
No.
No, what
This
happened?
artist, so
I
like,
thought it was Lotto.
it was like her friend that she's like a smaller artist.
Oh, the black girl that she's always with. Yeah.
and she was so Ice Spice like told her like, oh, come on tour with me, like whatever. And then I guess she agreed to it. I don't know exactly what happened, but apparently Ice Spice was so rude to her, didn't feed her, like didn't do anything, like wouldn't let Ice Spice's security help her with things. Like she was like, and then like Cleopatra would be like, I'll literally like pay him then, like how much is it? She's like, no, like I pay a flat rate. So as in like he'll do whatever Ice Spice wants, but she just didn't want him to like help Cleopatra or whatever. So it's been this whole thing now, and like I don't know the exact details of it, so don't take my full word on it, but it was just like along the lines of like, and they were like friends before they were like famous.
Yeah.
Like before Ice Spice was famous, like they were such good friends. And now Cleopatra's saying like, you stole my entire style. Like when you first came up, you were just wearing like tight clothes and like Air Forces, and now suddenly you're like in skirts and boots and all that, and that's all my style. Like you're taking she was like, I let you have that because like you were my friend. Like I didn't really care, but now that we're not friends, like you took everything from me. So like, change it up, like wear something else, like do your other shit.
Damn.
That's why you have to be careful who like you do your business with, because like the thing we said is like the thing that will separate us is either money, greed, or thing or whatever it was.
Money, greed.
Money is so true. Yeah.
And that's always the case. So it's like we always have to be tacked on that. Like no.
Yeah, that's something we never care
Yeah,
about. We
like,
literally
yeah.
never care about.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we care
Yeah,
about,
I
because
know.
that's the only thing that could really break
Exactly. Yeah.
Jumper Jump.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
If you think about it, that's what usually breaks bands.
Bands. Yeah.
That's what usually breaks literally the biggest friendships, even relationships. Yo.
Even like the Call Her Daddy podcast, like the reason why they like broke up was over like contractual money issues and like
Yo,
all
that
that stuff.
one was
Yeah.
fucked though, because the one girl, she thought they're worth more or something.
Yeah.
But Alex Cooper's like, nah, yo, this is good. Like we should be grateful. This is a good ass deal. But she wanted
greed.
more and more and more.
Yeah.
So
That
then
was
did
greedy.
she
So
leave? And then,
Alex Cooper said, you know what? I'm gonna take this deal because this is an amazing deal. Say goodbye.
and then look at Alex Cooper now.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at her now.
That's
Oh
what
my
happened.
god.
No,
I've seen the tours that she's doing. Oh
No,
my.
I went. Me and Brie went.
you actually went?
We went to the Toronto show,
Yeah.
bro.
It's crazy.
Did. Like I knew she was famous. Obviously, like, I knew she was big. Like the scream when she walked out was like you would have thought it was like Taylor Swift kind of vibe. Like it was
Yeah.
that. Like her fan base is so like strong. And afterwards, like during the show, she like walks through the crowd and like actually like held one of the girls' hands. After the show, this girl is like on the floor sobbing.
Wow.
Being like, I can't believe she like touched my hand. Like, all
Wow.
that stuff. I was like, I didn't know it was like that.
I mean, I was at Scarborough Town Center one time. Kids were screaming my name, so like.
Dog.
If you guys went to Canada's Wonderland, that's what would happen.
Oh yeah, Canada's Wonderland.
It's always a hot spot,
it's
yeah,
always
yeah.
a
Have you
hot
guys
spot.
been on a roller coaster lately?
Why?
Oh, bro.
We're so old, bro.
I know,
Like,
I
we're
don't
so
like doing no
old.
more.
Shit.
Oh, I
like,
thought you were gonna talk
I get
about
dizzy.
the thing that happened in Mexico.
What happened in
where,
Mexico?
What?
You know that ride where you go up and like the ride goes like this and it swings. So like you know
Oh.
like it goes up and then you just rotate
Oh,
and you're just
it's
holding.
it's like a swing of the century type
Yeah,
of
so
thing.
you're essentially, bro. In Mexico, there was literally a storm, right?
Oh, what the fuck?
And there was
On
a
the swing?
yes,
That's
and there was a video. They were already up. The camera angle was so crazy because when the people were looked down, it looked so high up. So imagine you're in a full storm and they're not bringing you down.
Damn.
So you're just up there and you're
You should just cancel
Wobbling.
that shit.
with the
like-
wind and you don't have nothing to hold you except
My
your
gosh.
seat, fam.
No, and those ones are like not protected
They're
like
actually
at
not
all.
protected.
Like it's literally like that one piece of metal that's
Like
down
in
there.
the CNE, I don't do no rides, especially the.
I'm not risking my life. Why?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
trust the fair ride. Because what do
Fair.
you mean you brought it in and you just like set it up there? Like, okay, Canada's Wonderland, sure, you guys have like drills
it's
and like
drilled
really it's
in.
in.
That's its
But what do you
spot.
mean you like
One day
brought
set-
it in for a weekend for whatever? What do you mean?
Yo, you know that one? I think it's called Himalaya. It goes like
Yes.
this. Yo, there's a video of that shit I
And it
saw
starts
online.
going like
Yes.
this. Oh my god.
Yo, it was literally going like
Yeah.
this.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
No, but I realized we're getting older. When I went to Six Flags, and back in the day, Canada's Wonderland, I would get the fast lane pass.
Yeah, just keep
I
going.
I literally would go on like Leviathan like 7 times in a row. I went on Behemoth 8 times in a row.
Yeah.
I just be like, yeah, I can. I have the fast lane. I'm gonna go again. I don't care.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
yeah. So I used to do that all day, and then maybe around like let's say from 10 a.m. until like 9 p.m. Around 9 is when I'd be like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit sick. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
done. I'm good.
Now I'm done.
All day after doing literally 30,000 rides. I go to Six Flags. I did 8 rides, okay? Not even on some fast lane shit. Just
Yeah, yeah.
8 rides. And I was like, I gotta go home. I can't do that. I
Eight
gotta
rides
go.
is still
eight-
crazy.
Eight rides
fam.
is kind of good though. Like,
But that was me pushing it. It was around 5 rides, and I was like,
yeah, that's my
damn,
limit.
Yeah,
I can't.
that's
But I was
actually my
like,
limit.
but I was like, we paid so much money for this, and I was like, okay, let me keep going. Then after ride 8, I was like, I might die if I go on another ride. And we went home. I was like, damn, we're old. Yeah, like
No, Carlos, last time we went to Canada's Wonderland, unk status, fam.
Yo.
He's like, yo, I'm done after this ride. You guys can go have fun.
Yo,
like, I
literally.
already had my taste of all this when I was a kid. You guys can do that shit.
Yeah, because I did it all already. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
need to do
no,
that
I
now.
used to literally go on Leviathan 8 times in a row, and I'd be like, let's go to Behemoth next. Now 8 rides. I'm like, I gotta go home. I can't be here anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I need
Motion
to go home.
sickness, dog.
Motion sickness, bro.
Wow, what do you mean? Like, we're old.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I think it is too?
What?
I heard it's because we're so focused at shit. You know what I mean? Like nowadays we don't if you're not every day using those type of senses, for example, like high motion or high adrenaline,
Yeah.
when you put yourself in that after like years of not doing it, what happens? Your body's not used to it. Kind of cooks you up.
Yeah.
That's so true. And as kids, what we were always doing, running around,
Running
on bikes.
around,
Like-
spinning and shit. Yo, I used to do this like every day. You know that?
No, you know what I used to
circle
do? My
randomly. No, deadass. I used to deadass do that every. I used to go like this every day.
Carlos, stop! You're giving me motion sickness doing that, please.
What was the circle thing that you're gonna say?
No, I when I was younger, the shit I would do, bro. I don't. How did I not die? Like, my friend and I. Do you guys remember those wagons that like your parents would like pull you around in them? Those like big.
Oh
like,
yeah, the green
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
like those plastic ones. You
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
sit in
yeah.
it.
The
like,
little
you-
tykes.
Yeah, little tykes. Yeah. One time, my cousin and I, we were like maybe like 8 or 9. We went up this big ass hill, and we both just sat in it, and we were like, we rode that shit.
Oh, shit.
Had not even halfway
Holy
down. I want to say a
smokes.
fourth of the way down. That
Yeah.
shit flips.
Oh.
We were flying. This
That's
wagon's
crazy.
on top of us. Literally, she ends up on like the one side of the hill. I'm at the other. I literally am like, did I die? Like, how did my neck not
Yo,
snap?
good thing y'all didn't die.
Yeah, and I like look at my friend, and she's like on the side of the hill. We're both just like on the ground. We look up at each other. We cannot stop laughing. I was like, what literally just happened? But like the stuff we did as kids, like
Yeah,
we
the
didn't
stuff
care.
we did as kids, like
You-
nowadays.
Do you guys remember crazy carpets? Like going down
Crazy. Oh, this one where you
like
go down the slide.
like on on the snow. It's a crazy carpet. You'd buy it from like Walmart.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never
It-
mind, I don't.
It's like a sled. It's pretty much a sled. It's
But
just
it's just
like
like
a
that mat,
It's a
that-
plastic.
Oh, okay, okay.
That plastic mat you just like sit on, those shits made you fly across the
Yeah,
world. Even worse than a
fucking
sled. A
fast.
sled kept you going like one way. Crazy carpets, you were flying across that hill. Like,
Word.
yeah. And
Even
I-
slip and slides, yo.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
We were doing the craziest shit.
I don't think I ever told this on podcast, but when we were young, I don't know why, but we would be attracted to danger, right? So there's like a park next to my house, and we would go play hide and seek in it. And then I remember one time it was me and 2 of my other cousins. There was a guy walking through the park with an axe,
What the hell?
like at night, like almost midnight.
Yeah.
And we were like, yo, let's get close. Let's see how
What
close we can
the
get
heck?
and stuff like that. But back then, like, yo, you never know who the fuck that
I think
is.
he's in the Goonies, bro.
Like we're like, yo, let's pick up sticks, like just in case he tries to run with us.
Oh,
What
I
do we do?
love those though.
Yeah,
I
like,
love.
you know what I mean?
I love the pretending and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
but
the
we
pre-
would have ended up on like a true crime case if we got
Yeah, I
any closer.
know.
You know?
No,
what I
you
mean?
know, in my hometown.
Yeah.
So there was this park I used to play at. So it was like near my preschool. It was kind of in like the hood ends of the city. Like it was like not the good ends of the city, you know. But there was this park I used to play at all the time. Like literally the first park I remember going to as a kid. And like after being at my preschool, we'd always go to the park and hang out, whatever. And then randomly we stopped going there. And I was just like, why? My mom like would never tell me why. And then I grew up and she told me some kids were playing in the park and like their ball like went in the forest or something.
Yeah.
And then one of the kids was like trying to find their ball, whatever. They found like a chopped up woman
Oh my god.
in the park. Yeah.
Wait, where was this?
In Guelph, like the hood ends of
Oh my
Guelph.
God.
Yeah. And it was like this whole thing. That's why everyone stopped taking their kids to that park because a girl, like some woman's
The
like bud.
kid found.
Like it was like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old or something, but they were like looking for their ball or whatever, and then they found the body, and it was like
That's crazy.
a whole thing. Yeah. So then
Was that on the news like a true crime? Because that's a true crime case.
I don't know the details. Again, I was too young to know it, and my mom
Yeah.
didn't tell me until I was a bit older. She was like, "Yeah, they found like a body in that park, and that's
my
why we stopped taking her
Wow.
there." Yeah. I was like, "Damn, yeah."
Do you have a favorite like true crime case that you like always want to go to when you're eating
Well,
and
the-
you're like on YouTube?
What's the one? I forget his name, but the guy who like killed his wife and daughters, and it was like because he low-key wanted to be with this other girl. He
Wait.
shoved the kids in the oil things.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm
that,
talking
yeah,
about?
I know exactly what you're talking. And he got haunted after.
He got haunted?
Yeah.
Haunted
By
or
doing
hunted?
what?
No, haunted.
By what?
So this was a story about the guy. He like you said, he killed the wife and kids.
Yeah.
And then
He like located another girlfriend. He wanted to like restart his life with her.
Yeah.
Vibe,
So
so.
But
he tried to hide.
there was body cam footage from the police officer. They went to go check out his house and stuff, right? And then he's trying to explain like, oh yeah, like I haven't seen them for a long time. Walking through the house, on the police cam footage, you see a little girl like head in one of the bedrooms,
You're
and it
lying.
like runs away. Yeah, no, this is real, 100% real. I'll show you the footage after,
Yeah.
but it's dead ass. I forgot the name of the guy though.
I forget his name too, but he doesn't even deserve for his name to be known like that. But
yeah. But check it out. It's even crazier because there's like subtle hints, and it like ties into the case. So he turned on the TV while the cops were there, and you know how he put the kids and mom in oil, right?
yeah.
On the TV, right when he turned it on, it showed a baby in oil.
You're lying.
I swear.
You're
to God. I
lying.
swear to
There's
God.
no way.
Man.
I'll show you.
Imagine,
don't show me the footage, man.
No, could you imagine being him, knowing what he just did? He turned on TV and that's what's on
Yeah,
TV.
that's what's on
You,
TV.
like-
That's like so like
it lines up. It
no,
was
that's
like
literally the
telling
universe
on
being
him.
like, we got you,
Yeah.
like you're whatever. And even what I loved was like everyone always said that the reason why he got caught was because of her best friend, like the mom's best friend, because she knew her best friend so well that she walked in, she's like, she would never leave without her medication. These are the
Yeah.
shoes she would wear out if she was going to work.
Yeah.
Why are those shoes still
was
here?
on the footage.
No, she was being like, she would never do this. She would never like leave these things out. She would never like just leave the house without her medicine. She knows she needs that. Like because of that, they were able to like track it down to him because there's so much shit that she was being like, I know her. She wouldn't have done that. She wouldn't have done this. She would have taken this with her.
That's
she would have
detective
Yeah,
right
W,
there.
Yeah.
W.
No, and I
friend,
remember
yo.
someone said it was like because it was Chris Watt.
Yeah,
Chris-
that's the one.
That's his name.
Okay,
yeah.
here, let me see if I can
They were
find
like
it.
Chris Watt because Chris Watt didn't love Shanann. That was his wife. Because Chris Watt didn't love Shanann, he underestimated how much other people loved her. And because other people loved her so much, they were able to like put so much stuff together to get him caught for doing what he did.
God. Wait, so you said so this is on TV or this is the body cam?
This is the body cam of them looking around the house.
Okay.
And he's such a bad faker. He's such a bad actor.
Like yeah, I know.
he's
Sometimes
like-
really bad
he's
liars
like-
are so stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
he's such an idiot. Like, he's like, yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh,
oh my
where
God,
is she?
a baby?
Where? Oh,
I think it's here.
Alright.
So they're just like looking through the thing. Wait, hold on.
Oh, there it
See,
is.
you see it right there?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
like it's like it
No,
looks
that's
like
an
two
arm.
or
It's
three
an
people.
arm.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody's there. That's the ghost, fam. Look, see, that's the woman looking for the kids, and she goes into
Wait,
the
time
room.
out. Wait, time out. So that's
and
a
she goes
ghost?
into the room. Yeah, it's a ghost.
I'm confused. Wait. So that
that's the ghost of like the kid.
That's the
people
ghost of the
kill.
kid that died, fam.
oh, okay. I thought that's kind of weird.
That's the ghost of the kid that died.
God damn.
That's crazy.
And there's apparently, it gets crazier.
Uh-huh.
When he got sent to prison.
What happened? He still got haunted. Like the kid
When
was
he
like
got
in his
sent
cell.
to prison, he was begging the police and begging the judge to send him to like a mental asylum instead because he's being haunted at the prison. He said he was seeing ghosts, he was seeing demons, and he was seeing so much different shit.
Duh, bro. You
deserves
killed
that
your
stuff.
kid,
Yeah.
your little infant
You
kid,
fucking
and your
deserve
wife.
that.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
And apparently, like the second daughter, like she was like she literally watched him like suffocate the first
Oh my
daughter.
God,
And
yo.
like, and then she was like said something along the lines of like, "Daddy, are you gonna do that to me too?"
Nah.
And then like apparently, the autopsy showed that the second one was fighting for her life. Like the first
Yeah.
one was too young, I'm pretty sure, so she was just kind of like
Oh,
unfortunately
shit.
reacting to being suffocated. But the older one was like being like, "Daddy, no, please, like don't
Oh
do
my
this, like whatever."
gosh.
And he's still like, and also the oil rig thing was like such a small
Yeah, he had to
thing
like.
that he had to like break their limbs
That's
to
so
shove
messed
them
up.
in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so fucked up.
Where I'm like, yeah, you deserve to be haunted, bro. I'm sorry. What did
Yeah,
you think was gonna
deadass.
happen? Like, you could have just divorced Shanann and like, you could have just divorced her. Like, there you go. Go
Yeah.
be with your
Simple
little girlfriend now.
solutions to
You
shit.
did not need to murder her and the kids. Like, you really didn't have to do that.
It's crazy. yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Let's say somebody did you really, really dirty. For example, like an ex or whatever. Would you, if you could have a button to either have a revenge or have no revenge, would you press the button?
No revenge.
It's different. If you asked me before, I would probably hit revenge, but now since I'm more mature, I would probably get no revenge.
Cause I think we all know now, like karma and like God will do things
Yes,
that you
do
could
things.
never
Yes.
do yourself, and you're gonna get bad karma for trying to give them revenge. So I've just realized I'm like the things that I can like the universe can do that God can do is so much more powerful than anything I could do, and I do believe what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
If you did something dirty to me, like it's gonna happen to you too in a different way. And I've even noticed myself things I did like bad things I did that I knew was bad, it came back to me in a different way. So it's like it always will come back. And if you let the universe and God do it, it will hurt them so much more than if you did it.
Yeah,
to them.
100. Yeah, you let God do it, and then
Yeah.
you just enjoy it while it happens.
Okay, so I have a story for you.
Okay.
And this is a real story, so I have to tell the right freaking
Okay,
year and
okay.
stuff
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's gonna sound too crazy that it's fake.
Yeah.
In 1893, a man by the name of Henry Zigland,
Henry's England.
he died by getting shot by a tree. Now let me get to it. Ready?
Okay.
So, story goes that Henry Zigland, he pretty much like smashed someone else's girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
It's in 1893, right?
Yeah.
And the boyfriend, I think it was actually the husband. The husband came with a gun to shoot at Zigland, missed, and hit the tree. Years later, when he decided, anyways, the beef was over. But years later, when he decided to take out his tree, Henry Zigland was alive, trying to take out the tree. He used dynamite to explode the tree because it was such a huge tree. When he used the dynamite, the bullet lodged into the tree from like,
That's insane.
I think 12 years ago,
Yeah.
fired out and shot him right into the head.
No, that's insane. No, God was
That's
like,
the epitome
let
of
me wait
instant
12
karma.
years. Let me wait 12 years to get this guy back.
That's
After
insane.
all of those years, he
That
got
was-
shot by
that's-
the bullet that missed him when he was
That's
going to take out the
insane.
tree.
That's
Oh my
insane.
So remember, guys, if you guys want to do something like bad, it might come in like 10 years.
Because if you think about it, if the guy did shoot him, he would have went to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since he didn't, it went into the tree. It was his
Boom,
own,
went
the other guy's
That's
own
actually
doing.
crazy.
Karma's real, man.
Crazy.
No, it's the realest thing on earth. Nobody could ever tell me that shit isn't real. Like, I always say, I'm like, no matter how much people hurt you, just like hold your patience. Don't do anything. Because there's a lot of people's lives I could ruin.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
not going to because I believe karma will do it.
You got to be the best person for the best world that you want to live in. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Do good by everyone. Spread peace to everyone.
Just try your best at least. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
All right, thank you everyone for watching this episode of the Jumper Jump podcast. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, go check out Sahar's account.
Please.
Link in the description below.
Make sure to go to Spotify, Apple, download those episodes. We love you guys, man.
And go check out my other channel. Click this link right here. Click this video right here. And yeah, Jumper Jump out.
Deuces.